So this is part 2 of the same part. So we need to, I have clicked both this line and I hit control and I hit this line, and we are making them collinear. Okay, so now they are collinear, and we are still underdefined because this line can move. And the reason for that is that we need to make this part, this arc and this line tangent. And then over here, hit the check, this one and this one, they all are also tangents. So that means that the line hits the circle at 1 point and 1 point only. Okay, now we are fully defined. And so from here, we can go to features and hit extruded cut. And we are going to cut through. So just hit, it can be blind or it can hit through all. Either way, it will cut straight through it. So now we have that cut that is on the, the drawing. Not sure where it went. The next thing we're going to do is do the circle that is sticking out over here. We're going to put a sketch here at the top. Hit sketch, Control 8, and we're going to put a circle here. So that circle, we go to circle over here, is the middle of the circle is in the middle of this line here, and it goes all the way tangent to this line here. Okay, and then there is a circle in the middle. So you can do this in 2 different sketches, or you can do it in one sketch. I'm going to show you how to do it in 2 different sketches, just to make it simpler for this first video. So all we really need is the one circle. Because of our relations, it does say 44 inches, or 44, millimeters, which we are fully defined, meaning that we can't really add any more dimensions, but because we started at the center and we went to the edge, it should be 44. So if I click on it and hit Smart Dimension, I'm not going to place it down, I'm just kind of hovering. It does say it's 44. If I were to place it down, it would say it is, I'm trying to over dimension. It's going to ask me if this is going to be the new dimension. We're just going to hit cancel on that. So we're going to leave the sketch now. Hit Control 7. You always want to hit Control 7 when you're in 3D so you can see the full feature. And we are going to go to Features, and we're going to extrude boss base this. And we want it to go in the opposite direction. So if you look, it also has a 44 for the depth right here. So we're going to put in a blind 44. And we're going to leave it on merge because it is merging with the material that is already there. Okay, so we have that, and now we need to have this inside circle, so we're going to do another sketch. We're going to put a sketch here at the top, hit the sketch button, Control 8. Okay, so now we need another circle. So this circle starts in the center of this one, so we kind of hover. We should be able to get a center to the circle, which is here. And it kind of takes a little, it's probably not going to be fully defined, but we can just draw your circle wherever and then define it later. Sorry, that was the bell. Okay, so now we're going to smart dimension the circle. If you look at the dimensions, it is 30. So we're going to make it 30. 30. And if you see, because it's on the center of the circle, it is fully defined at 30. That is my phone. Okay. And we're going to go do features. You don't always have to leave a sketch. If you know that you're the next thing you're going to do is a 3D feature, it does save time to just go to features and then go immediately to what you are doing next. So we are doing extruded cut because now we are cutting the circle out. And you can always move it by clicking your middle mouse key and moving your mouse around. We can do a blind or we can do through all. And now we have our circle. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is the fillet that is on this in here. So under features, it says fillet. And it says items to fillet. So we're going to click this line. And we're going to click this line. Oops, sorry, not the face. If you click something by accident, right click on it and hit delete. We're going to click this line. Scroll down. It's set to 10. If you look at your drawing, it says our radius is 10. Typical. Typical means that on both sides or any side. If there is only one fillet pointed out, then it's just saying that everything here is going to be 10. Everything that you see. Okay, so you have your typical, you have your fillet and hit the check. So if you notice on the part, on the original part, it has this little slot here. So this slot, this is not the best drawing because this slot doesn't tell you how far down it's supposed to go. If you were to see something like this on a test exam, it will have all the dimensions you need. The test exam has all the dimensions you need. So if you feel like there is a dimension missing, it's because you're not seeing it, and you're missing a dimension. Like you are missing out on something. So let me see if I can pull up the test. So here's like a practice test. And so say, you see how it gives you different views. So if there is a view, if there is a dimension missing on one view, it's probably showing up on the other view. On this test that I have, there are no more views. So we're just going to skip that slot. We're going to pretend like it's not there because they don't give you enough information. They tell you that it's 4. I'm assuming there's a circle down there, like a arc of some sort, but it doesn't tell you how far down. So we're just going to pretend it doesn't exist, and we're just looking at the bigger part here. And so if you have that, we have the part done. Our part is complete. If you look over here on the left-hand side, really try to explore this and explore your menus. If you have a question about any menu or any menu item, you can always come to me and ask. But just explore. This video is a little bit rough because I did not do this part before I started the video. I just went ahead and I went through it because I wanted you to see that sometimes you might make mistakes, or sometimes you might click the wrong thing. Sometimes you may click on a menu or add different lines that you may not need. So I wanted to show you how to delete and how to fix any mistakes. If I had just done the part before, then I would have known exactly what to do and I would have produced a polished video. But that's not what you're going to need for the test. Learning how to create polished parts without mistakes is not going to help you for the test. You want to make sure that you know these menus. And I was able to fix any of my mistakes because I know the menus well and I know how to look at a part and how to draw a part. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions on this, then you can come to me and I will help you through it. This is a very simple part, very basic, and the next part we do will be a little bit more complex. So let me know if you have any questions. Okay.